Hello. Okay, so, I just recorded this. I didn't realize how long it was, so this is probably gonna be like... See, my thing is... Okay, let me finish that sentence. It's probably gonna be very long. It's going to be very long. It's the longest video I've ever made, but I like sitting and watching, like... Also, the reason I'm doing... Okay, oh my god. I need to chill out. I have an hour and a half to talk. Okay. Sorry. My mind is a bulletin board and I'm looking at all of it. So the reason I'm like recording the audio afterwards is because like I like to sit and watch YouTube videos while I draw, as opposed to just like sitting and talking about the drawing I'm making. So like I always just mute the audio afterwards. I know I was watching Prycatations while I was watching this, and they were doing the like doing all of the tober prompts. Okay, there's a dog barking. They're doing all the tober prompts in one day, and I was like, okay, I always do this every year. Why don't I just record it this time? Because every time the like prompt list comes up, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna do it this year. I do it the first day, and I'm like, I just want to draw what I want to draw. Like, if I'm drawing things that I don't want to draw every day, it's like, I fucking hate drawing, so I'm not gonna do it. But like, and also every year I go through the prompt list, and either like on Halloween or like a couple days after Halloween or a couple days before, I'll just do like a shit ton of them. But like, I haven't been recording my drawings when I do that, so I was like, oh my god, wait, actually, that's an amazing YouTube video idea. That's great. and I'm pretty sure, I know that because they said it in the video, but they saw their friend doing this idea in their YouTube videos. So like, it's like a chain of just doing this same YouTube video. Sir. Okay, my dad might be home. No, my sister comes home around. She's gonna hear me talking to myself, dude. Okay, anyways, so the first prompt was like, what was it? Overpowered. And I immediately thought of when I was younger. I was in like 4th or 3rd grade, and before I would go to sleep every night, I would think of this like dream scenario where like I was this wolf human hybrid mix, and I had wings, and I was a pure white wolf with purple eyes, and my wings were like rainbow. And I immediately thought of that. I was like, oh, okay, let me make this character again. I was gonna draw it straight up just that, like, exactly what I was imagining when I was younger. Obviously it didn't turn out that way. Like, I just started drawing, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a humanoid version of this. Well, because when I was younger, I was like, okay, but I'm in my wolf form most of the time, because I fucking loved wolves. I loved wolves so much. Wolves are so cute, too. I went to a wolf sanctuary recently, and it just, oh my god, it was so much fun. It, like, completely revamped my love for wolves. I love wolves. And, yeah, like, wolves and bats, and there's breathes. Wolves and bats, I think, are my favorite animals. And then, like, yeah. And so I was like, okay, but I'm gonna make it kind of look like me. And then I was like, even though I wanted to, like, my idea for this just kept changing, so I just kept adding shit. And I think that it worked for the overpowered thing, because, like, that's kind of how you make an overpowered character, is you just, like, ooh, but what if they had wings? And then, like, a unicorn horn, and, like, they had these magical powers. Like, that's... So it fits. It's fine. It's whatever. So yeah. Also, the stickers I put on here, I didn't do any research into like what those are at all. Like I didn't even look at them up. I stole them off of a car in a junkyard. And I was like, I'm gonna put these in here because I need to fill up sketchbook pages. So I don't know if I'm either just really, you know what, he's got iPad just like a mod. I've been so obsessed with House of the Dragon. It's so good. It's so good. My parents wanted me to watch it like whenever the first season came out. They're like, let's watch this together. And I was like, I gotta go to school and I gotta go work and I have friends to hang out with. Like I don't, and I genuinely just had no interest in the House of the Dragon show. Like we were watching Game of Thrones together and that was like cool as shit or whatever, but then we stopped for a little bit because we all got busy. But then they weren't busy, but I was, because I still had like stuff and things to do, you know, and I just didn't want to watch it. Also, I like initially was like, I don't even have any interests in these fucking, oh my god. Okay, I put my notification bar down so that I could look at something, but it just completely cut me off. The YouTuber I was talking about just now, I thought that they had posted a video, and I was like, oh, I just got done watching one. This is crazy. I'm gonna watch another one. Holy shit, I'm so excited. It's a short. Okay, whatever. What was I talking about? Okay, but then I was like, recently, my friend, she told me that she watched the first episode of it, and I was like, okay, let's watch it together. And well, she's busy with college right now, and so like we put together this thing where we were like, well, let's promise to at least watch one episode a week. Well, that fell through because it was so good, and I had I watched more than one episode, and then we were talking about it. We're like, oh my god, man. She's like, I'm so excited to watch it. And so she was on episode 1, and I was like season 2 episode like halfway through. And we were giggling about that, and like she knew a lot of the spoilers and stuff, so we were talking about that, and she like asked me a couple questions, and she's like, oh my god, I'm so excited to see how that like plays through and like how that goes. And so like, yeah, oh my god, we were so fucking excited. Also, Eamon is so evil, but he's so pooky. He's such a bad guy, dude. I love he's got such a unique face, and like, oh my god, I just love he's so cool. He's so freaking awesome, but he fucking sucks. Also, like, Renee, I'm gonna say their names wrong. I can't. The main character, like the Rhaenyra, I think is how you pronounce. I don't know. And Allison, girl, shut up and kiss. Like, what are you doing? Get your boo. Like, you're telling me your dad died and you didn't immediately take that as like a, okay, we're lesbians now? Like, I get that you guys hurt each other for a little bit, but you guys loved each other. Like, the fucking, oh my god. In the beginning, sorry, like, lots of spoilers, I guess, for this part. I'll put like a little thing on screen. Hey guys, spoilers for House of the Dragon, okay, in case you were wondering, in case you wanted to watch it. But oh my god, also this part, there was a fucking wasp in my window. I went to go close it because the YouTube video I was watching, they were talking about like it was the husband stitch or something like that, and I had my window open and I heard my neighbors outside, and I was like, oh, they're gonna think I'm weird. And so I closed I am weird, but I closed my window so that they didn't like hear that I was listening to a YouTube video where the YouTuber was like talking about like gore and then like just random like shit like that. But there was a wasp in the windowsill, so I'm so glad I like got up and closed it. I was so scared. Anyways, in House of the Dragon, where the little dog with the wings, that was a doodle kind of what the character in my head looked like when I was younger. But tisk. In House of the Dragon, where in like the beginning, Rhaenyra is like, Alicent, let's run away together. I just want to run away from all this with you. I'm gonna take you dragon back and we're gonna go. And Alicent is like, but that's not the world we live in, blah, blah, blah. And then, oh my god. And then later when Alicent goes to Rhaenyra and she's like, we need to stop this. Like, she's like, suddenly everything that's happened kind of sounds like really bad and we need to stop this now. And Rhaenyra, please run away from all this with me. And Rhaenyra's like, no, like, Alicent, you're in too deep. You're in too deep. Oh, that was my head. You're in too deep. It's too late. Like, we cannot. Sorry. But then when Alicent looks away, Rhaenyra looks so fucking sad. And oh my god, it just, okay, anyways, but that's that, yeah. I think I was looking at the other I was done with this one now. This one, I think I do Chibi next, and it was, oh my god, it was pissing me off so much. I was like, oh, Chibi, okay, I can do anything, right? So I'll do Amond. Okay, well, whatever. But, oh my god, hurry up and flip the damn page. Oh yeah, I wanted to put the wasp sticker. The stickers where I was telling you guys about the wasp in my sketchbook, because I was like, man, I got a blank page. Let me fill that up. These characters, these were for a zombie thing. They were just like semi-background characters that could, like, they're actually based on people that come into my work, because I work at a gas station, and I love people. I love people who have routines, and they come into my gas station. They come into the gas station I work at, and like, they come in at the specific time, they get the exact same thing, and we talk about their interests, and it's so nice. I love talking to people. I fucking love learning about people. Hello, you're cool. Anyways, oh yeah, the character. Okay, so most of the pages that I'm drawing on in this are like halfway done pages, because I had really bad art block. I think I finally got over it after this video, but like, oh my god, I just could not do anything. Also, I'm starting a new gas station job. Don't diss me for working at so many gas stations, because my fucking friends are so mean about that. So mean. No, it's just one guy. One of my friends is really mean about that. Dog, you work at a fucking seasonal... God, if he sees this, he's gonna be kind of pissed. I don't care. He's not gonna see it. You have been unemployed for 4 years, living out your mama's basement. You crashed your dad's car. A week into getting your license. It took you long enough to get your license. I'm one to talk, because it took me long enough to get my license. But you crashed your dad's car a week into getting your license. Blamed it on the other dude when it was 100% your fault, but whatever. You turned out fine, so you're good. You're good. I can make fun of you for this. You didn't get hurt. Neither did the other guy. But anyways. Unemployed for 4 years. Out your mom's basement. The first job you get after 4 years, your friend has to fill out the application for you, because you're too fucking lazy. You're too lazy. You're working a month-long seasonal job, and you're gonna diss me for working at a second gas station, for getting a new job, and it's another gas station. Dog, the reason I'm switching to another gas station is because I'm going to be making $5 more. $5 more than I was working at this current one. So yeah, I'm gonna go to another fucking gas station. Because you know what? Nowhere else in town is fucking hiring for that much. I'm gonna be rolling in it, and you're gonna be unemployed. Oh, actually, you already are. You're unemployed now. Okay, so I don't like this friend very much. Okay, anyways, but I don't know, maybe I'll probably block that out. Or not. Maybe it was entertaining to listen to. Maybe I'll just leave it. Okay, I have to start getting ready for work in like 30-40 minutes. So anyways, but okay, the character on here is Desmond, and he was an old character from, you'll see it later, but he's from the same like art style era as Jeffrey, who is, his name is Jeff, and okay, oh my god, okay. Also, the drawing that I'm making right now, the fucking chibi, the prompt was chibi, and I was like, why doesn't this look like Amon? Why doesn't it look like Amon? What is this? Why? It was pissing me off so much. I love when other people draw in chibi style. I can't do it. Because my thing, when I drew kind of like that, big ears, big nose, big mouth, big eyes. It wasn't like the proportions of a chibi. Like, it was a simplistic style, but it wasn't quite the proportions of a chibi per se. And oh my god, I was just getting so pissed. And then I was like, okay, look at my reference, look at the auto reference. So upset. I couldn't get it. I had to cover it. But it didn't look like him because motherfucker has the sharpest fucking jawline you've ever seen in your life, and it just don't fit for the circle I was doing for his face. Anyways, Desmond in the upper corner, the other upper corner, and next to him is a character I had in like 9th grade, and I think I made Jeff in like middle school, but I started drawing him a lot more in 9th grade. And so Jeff he's like a okay, the reason he's like this. So let me give you a little like world. Let me show you the world. Okay, so and maybe I'll insert a picture right here of like the diagram that I keep making over and over again about how the world works and how it's just a different dimension, and how all of the like character stories and different kind of character stories that I have, they all line up and are all from the same world / dimensions, or they're from the same universe. Ow! I just dropped something on my face. They're from the same universe, but they're in different dimensions, some of them. And so we'll use Casey's universe, for example, or Casey's dimension, for example. If you speak right when you're explaining something, maybe they'll understand. Casey he's the main character. Always. I don't, not always. Not in the zombie. He is kind of a side plot in the zombie thing. But in, I guess, the main world, Casey it all starts with Casey. If you're going on the right timeline. It starts where Casey runs away from home, and I can't, okay, so this might be inaccurate to something I might, like, change up later. Yeah, because he doesn't run away from home in the most current. Originally, he runs away from home. His parents are, like, rich and evil. Okay, middle school plotline. His parents are rich and evil, and, yada, yada, yada. In a more realistic... I say realistic even though the... what happens later in his plot is so unrealistic, but who gives a shit? Literally, who gives a shit? In a more realistic thing, he's going to high school, and it starts with him in, like, 9th grade. I'm sure there'll be, like, flashbacks to, like, middle school, and he'll be embarrassed or whatever. Like, in... no, it's supposed to be freshman year. He makes a little YouTube account, and he's embarrassed by it later, and it's whatever, but he keeps the videos up after he gets famous, and everyone thinks it's so funny and cute, and he's like, they like it, so I can't take it down, but I'm so fucking embarrassed by this, and don't bring this up to me, to my face. And, like, it starts there where he just, oh my god, I'm stretching, hold on, oh my god, okay. It starts there And it goes on, and he makes friends with Binks, who it might have renamed. I don't know. He makes friends with Binks, and, they form the band, and they make friends with, Emily and Stacy. Casey, Binks, Emily, Stacy. Casey, Binks, Emily, Stacy. Do you hear me, Stacy? How do I only have 4 friends, and one of them's my mom? Jeez, my sister's coming home. 1 second. Anyways, how do I only have 4 friends, and one of them's my OC? So, they all make friends, and they form the band, and a couple years go by, and they get famous. And then Casey's like, oh my god, this sucks! Bye now. And then he fails and the apocalypse starts. Shortly around there. And the apocalypse happens. And like, I wanted to make it a really realistic, like, zombie scenario. I still am, but when I originally, like, started coming up with ideas for the zombie world, I was really, really, really into apocalypse shit, and I think it might have been because I just finished The Walking Dead, and I just, like, oh my god, The Walking Dead, and a lot of media that I was consuming around that time was zombie apocalypse related, and holy fucking shit, oh my god, boy did it inspire me. Oh, Amon. Sorry. He came on screen. Catch! And my sister's gonna walk in a second and say hi. Okay. So, I wanted it to be, like, super detailed. Where, like, they have dirt under their fingers, and, like, they're breaking out in pimples all the time and shit like that. And I was like, wow, I wonder why no media has done that. Like, or, well, maybe they have. I'm sure something has done that. But, like, why no, like, comics? Girl, because it's hard to make a fucking comic where there's, like, consistent, like, details like that. Okay, told you. So, where was I? Like, it's hard to keep details like that going. I'd love to have the patience for that. Like, I don't even have the patience to make regular comics right now. And, oh my god, I started animating for the first time. Not for the first time, but, like truly making something animation-wise that, like, I spent a lot of time on. I didn't finish it, because I don't finish things, but, I really like it. I might show some of it, and maybe one day I'll finish it. My thing with it is I don't like that I use, like, references for, like, baby Amon and, older Amon, and they just, it looks like I traced over, and I don't like this, like, it just looks like I traced over the image, and, like, I wish I had done it more stylistically, but I also wanted it to look like him, but it was just pissing me off so much that it looked like I just, like, straight up traced over the image, and, like, was editing it that way, and I don't, I was like, oh my god, I'm losing my style, this is pissing me off, so, I don't know, but, like, and it's not, like, I don't know, anyways, but whatever, apocalypse, we're just using Casey as a pinpoint for this, because it would make the most sense. I need to figure out how to rope in, and now I'm doing Persona. Did I mention I'm doing Cringe tober? Like, I'm not doing Gore tober, I'm doing Cringe tober, because I love Cringe tober, I love the prompts on it, I do it every time, but, like, so, naturally, in the most realistic sense, Casey forms a band in high school, and it turns out really good, and he becomes a star. Except for he's not the lead singer, he's the backup. And everyone hates him because he just can't seem to do anything right. And oh my god, he just cannot handle that. He fucking hates that so much. And so he hates that. And the apocalypse starts and he's like, oh, I'm free. But then it's like, fuck, dude, everyone recognizes me still. Like, it's not like the world fully ended. Like, everyone still knows that I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I'm the dude. I'm the dude from the band. Yep. Hi, guys. Hey. So he makes like a skin mask. I think it's like a zombie mask, like how they do in Walking Dead. It's just like a skin leather type mask thing, which I love the way I designed it last time. I need to redraw it and reference what I did last time. But that happens and stuff and things, and I need to find a way to seamlessly like put him into the afterlife universe. Like, I already have it that he's going to die during the apocalypse, and originally I wanted him to like you know, like, do it himself, but like, because most of his thing, Jesus Christ, what a flat character. No, his because he attempted so many times throughout the like time before the apocalypse and like failed or like got walked in on and like stopped, I feel like it would be so evil if I just like had someone else kill him. It like he didn't even get that in the end, like doing it himself. But I don't want him to die from a zombie wound. Like, I want like someone else to like, and that's why like later in the video you'll see he's in this underworld universe and he's got like a bullet through his head, and I think he's going to end up in a situation where he gets shot in the head, and it's going to be like a hostage situation type thing where like I don't know, I think he's going to connect with the main character of the zombie universe, Elspeth, I think, and like there's going to be something where he's held because they're trying to get like the upper hand and like get something from Elspeth and her small group of people, or like the people that Elspeth meets. I think just like I think there's going to be some situations, I don't know, I feel like I should use him to like, I want him to be the recognizable like, okay, this is another universe of I say this as if I've made like, I'm going to like talk about this in the context of if later when I make these creations and comics and things, I want Casey to be like the recognizable face of this, but I don't want him to be the main character of the zombie universe, because I've got Elspeth and I've got oh my god, okay, let me talk more about all my universes. Elspeth will be the main character, and she'll be the most complex in that sense, but I'll also have God, did I name him? Hello, I have too many OCs. The orange-haired character, he'll be a main focus. And I also wanted to use Dexter. God damn it, dude. I have such stupid names. Is his name Dexter? No way it is. I think it's like, no, because it was too close to my ex's name, and that's why I changed it. But it still starts with a D. What is his fucking name? Jesus. Actually, I made him because I had a dream. Well, I had a dream a couple years ago, where I was in this, like, tree. Oh my god, it all makes sense, because the orange-haired character is in a community where tree is their symbol of, like, hope and, like, peace and stuff like that, and I'm just gonna call him Dexter, because I don't know what his fucking name is. I think it might be Dexter. Okay. Him and Dexter have this, like, doomed, like... they both have this, like, okay, the world is fucking ending, like, this feels so hopeless, and whatever, but they have this little thing going, and, like, this little thing going where they smooch and stuff, but, anyways, in this dream, he was, like, this is so cringy, he was the, like, prince of this dark forest tree school thing, and we shared a, like, dorm. He was so hot. and I went, what time is it? God damn it. Okay, anyways, I went into the dorm and I was like, who the fuck lives here? Because this looked pimp as shit. This looks so cool. Like, decorating skills to the max, so good. And I was like, oh, that's so great. The dream ended right as he walked in. But he walked in and he goes, oh, so you're my roommate, blah, 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 blah. And we had a little conversation, and then I was like, oh my god, he's pretty. He's really pretty. And then the dream ended, and I think it's because I was like, oh, I don't want this to end. I want to interact with his character more. But no. So I didn't get very much of his. Most of his character is just, like, kind of quiet and mysterious. But his whole thing is that his mom, like, he was a mama's boy, and his mom died early on in the apocalypse, and I gotta figure out why he keeps going, like, why that's a motivation of him keeping up and, like, trying to keep going. But his whole motivation is his mom's death, and, like, that's gonna play something into why he goes to the tree place. Also, the tree place is vaguely a reference to the arcane thing where, what's his fucking name? Has that, like, sanctuary where the tree is, and it feels so fresh in there. It's so great. And, like, yeah, stuff and things. But the way the plot is going to go, Casey will die, and he'll move on to the underground. And the underground I originally made in, like, 9th grade, so it's just, like, super corny and shit, but I really want to revamp it. That's my next thing, I think, right now, is revamping that to make it make sense. And I'm reusing characters that I had, because, fuck yeah, I already have so many fucking characters. Like, let me revamp these characters too. I'm so excited for this. I'm having so much fun already. You'll see towards the end of the video, like, but, Jeff, the whole thing in 9th grade, Jeff was a, like, butcher. And the underground, part of the underground, and the underground has so many sections, like, 9, it's a, like the 9, rings of hell, there we go, right, is that, I don't know, where it has, like, different types of underground demons and shit like that, and I started making this in, like, 7th and 8th grade too. Like, I delved more into it in 9th grade, but in 7th and 8th grade I made some of the other rings where it was, like, specific types of underground creatures and stuff and things. And so that's why there's different, it was always going to be different sections and stuff like that. But Jeff's character is I forgot what I called him. I wrote it down sometime. It was really corny. Jeff's character he's pretty much his whole, I'm trying to tell you, but I can't think of how to word it because I haven't talked about this in so long. He's like this, he's a butcher, and he goes to the human world, and this is a new detail, when he's in the human world, he already had a disguise before, but I never drew it. And he's going to look so fucking uncanny when he goes to the human, dimension. He's going to look so fucking uncanny. He's not going to have a nose, but, he'll wear a hood all the time and stuff like that. He goes and he takes creatures from the human world and he takes their limbs and sells them in this, black market type area, but it's very well known. It's not I think the government of this place or whatever controls it, which definitely is going to be older, they're from the beginning type demon creature things. They're going to be, some of them are going to be very opposed of the idea of killing souls before they reach the demon world. And so what he's doing is very illegal, but there is a huge market for it because it just is the underworld, and there is some higher ups that they allow this, and so they exploit it. They make money off of it, and that's why they allow it. And that's why some of them allow it. And I think this is also kind of I definitely read a webtoon at some point that was vaguely, it's what gave me the idea to make a this specific ring, because they went to this market and I was that's such a cool idea. Just market in general. I don't think I straight up ripped it from this, which is also why I'm revamping it, because I took a lot of inspiration from medias and stuff like that, so it very well could be way too close to something else, so I'm revamping it. But am I revamping it? Did I mention that? But it's going to be, sorry, I'm thinking about different things. Where was I? I don't even... Okay. His whole thing is killing people, and his whole thing is killing people. How bland. That's why I'm revamping it. He's gonna have a lot more, but this whole market thing, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I meant to. It kind of reminds me of the arcane underworld, and how there's now I'm forgetting, whatever. It reminds me of Arcane vaguely. I need to rewatch that so bad. It's so good. Anyways, I made him kind of look like an alien, and I think he's going to look a lot like that in the underworld too. Because he was drawn in a very specific art style, and I still want to have references to that art style, because his character looks his character is recognizable because it's drawn in that art style. And so that's why trying to put him into the art style that I have now, or the art style that I want to keep up with for this comic, if I make it into a comic, or whatever thing I was, because okay, hold on, for this thing I want it to look that I want him to match, and he's not going to be in the same art style that I had been using for him. I could still doodle him in that art style and stuff like that. It's cute, it's whatever, I don't give a shit. But he looks different, and he looks a lot creepier, and I like that a lot. I like how uncanny he looks. I like that he kind of looks alien, and I think I think his I think there should be some silly aspects. Like, I'm going to make little clips, maybe, like little bits, or it's either going to be in comic form or it's going to be animation form, but people thinking that they're having like an alien invasion experience when they see him, because he just looks like a fucking alien. Like, they think that aliens have touched down on Earth, and so he's making all these alien believers like really, really believe in. And oh my god, yeah. So I want that to be part of it. I don't know. And then with Casey, like, he's got the scar on his neck from like one of the times that he tried to go kerploof, and I want that to be his, like, kind of like his power. I don't know, like his thing. In also, like, the hole in his head from the gunshot is just going to be a part of his character design from there on. And I feel like he's going to like eat out of his neck scar. Like, it's going to open up when he's hungry for like demon stuff, you know? And I don't know if it's going to be like an alter personality or something like that when he gets hungry like that, and because he'll flop his head back and his neck will like be in half and it'll be like a mouth with teeth. But like when he's not, I feel like because this is all subject to change, you guys, but he's going to have a lot, or this whole like underground thing is going to have a lot of odes to, like, is odes the right word? I don't even know. Odes to hunger, and like the reason they have drive is hunger, money, and like all of these like greedy things, where it's like all these greedy things, hunger. That's so greedy. God. The way I'm going to portray their hunger is like, when they're hungry, it's not out of necessity. It's going to be out of like greed. It's just going to be greed. Like, it's, their bellies are full. They're hungry for human souls. Like, it's not, okay, cringe. They're hungry for, like, yeah, I mean, they are, though. Like, it's going to be something where it's like, I feel like the more souls they eat, the more powerful they'll get. And yes, I don't want to delve into like, I don't want to make it seem too like Has-Been Hotel, because it's not going to be Has-Been Hotel, but I really want like did I say 9 Rings of Hell earlier? Because isn't it 7? Or maybe I just like the number 7. But I want to have those, like, 7 Deadly Sins. That's what, yeah, okay. I want something like that for the different, like, areas of this like underworld. That's my head. Hello. I had to get real close, and you can't even see the drawing. Okay. I want to make like the main people of these rings, or like these areas, I want them to be the prominent figures of those, and those are the higher ups, and some of them are okay with the things, and like it's oh god, it's just gonna be too close to Has-Been Hotel, or not, is it Hell of a Boss or something like that? I don't want it to be like that. My thing is, I watched and enjoyed like the okay guys, I'm sharing opinions, close your ears if you have any I have opinions. I watched and enjoyed Hell of a Boss. Some people say that the comedy the comedy aspect of it is just bad. Like, it's just poor. Like, it's not funny. I found it funny sometimes. It was funny sometimes. And my thing, so me and my ex, we watched, like, that was just a thing that we could watch together, and I think that's part of the reason I liked it, is because I could watch it with him, and like we would spend time together watching it. So I think it had like it already had like a positive like feeling towards it. And like, okay, the creator, I've heard some of the shitty shit that she's done. Like, that's, what the fuck, dude? Like, oh my god. But, and I don't want to touch on any of that. So I don't know why I'm talking about it if I don't want to touch on it. Okay. Strangles self. And so, like, and then I enjoyed Hell of a Boss. I did not enjoy the other one, Has-Been Hotel. I fucking hate the main character. I can't help it. Like, I just don't like her. Charlie's so fucking annoying. She's so annoying. Like, I don't like her. And I remember watching the first episode when it, like, was, like, the only thing out, and I was like, yeah, fuck no, I'm not even gonna watch this. I didn't even know that there wasn't anything past the first episode, because I, like, immediately just didn't like it. The second, and then after that, I watched Hell of a Boss, and I was like, oh my god, this is great. This is fucking phenomenal. Because I found it it was either early high school or, like, late middle school, I think. And so, obviously, I liked it because I was in... But, I don't know. I don't want it to be too close to that, because that is just, like, such a prominent media. I also don't want to be compared to that. If I do make something for this, I don't want to be compared to fucking Hell of a Boss. Especially with how, like, rightfully, but, like, especially with how hated it is. It's rightfully hated. That's why I said rightfully. Especially with how hated it is. Because, like, can you imagine I put something out and everyone's like, this is kind of like Hell of a Boss. Great, there I go. Fucking, now I'm the person who not only copied Hell of a Boss, but I'm also just, god damn it. Okay, well, whatever. In this imaginary world where yeah. But, I don't know. I like, as most artists who have OCs and stories and shit like that, I love the idea of, like, yeah, I've already put out all of my shit, and there's everyone has consumed it, and everyone loved it, or everyone hates it, or, like, everyone has their opinions on it. I like the idea of people knowing my characters and, like, knowing the stories, because I love my mind being dissected, as long as it's not to my face. I mean, I guess I like it to my face as well, but, like, I don't know. I write so many notebooks, and I write in so many sketchbooks, and I draw in so many sketchbooks, and I draw in so many notebooks, and I have just, like, the most I feel so self-centered about it. Like, it's honestly, like, but you have to be self-centered to live. Sorry. You do. You have to be a little selfish in order to, like, take care of yourself and be a human being. You know, too selfish is bad, but, like, you gotta be a little selfish about things sometimes, and that's just how it is. Let me get philosophical and spew some ideas everyone else has already had. Hey. Okay. Anyways, I was making I forget what a personified version of Alani, and I really liked just the can tab in the middle of her face. I thought that was really cute. I don't know why. I don't know, her hair is kind of strawberry. There's my head again. You can see the poor dye job I did on the pink. That's cute. But yeah, I was not feeling the art style, but I was really liking, so I just, like, spewed a bunch of this character onto this page, because I was like, I really like the idea of this, but I need to draw this when I'm feeling a little more better about. It's really windy right now. Oh my god, biking's gonna suck. Biking to work is gonna suck. Oh, I really liked the character. And, okay, so I want to, like, what did I want to do? With Casey, I don't know. Like, I also think there's gonna be a weird time thing where, like, he can go. Oh my god, I watched this video about Gravity Falls. Like this 2-hour-long video about Gravity Falls while I was making my Halloween costume. And, oh my god, I need to rewatch Gravity Falls, because, like, the way that they... so mysterious. And I need to, like... if I'm going to put out comics about... because I think the most fleshed out thing I have going on right now... like, I think my zombie thing is almost equally fleshed out. I mean, like, it's not really, but I went really into it a while ago. But the most fleshed out thing right now I have is Casey and his band, because I've been doing that since, like, middle school, and, like, honing in on certain ideas that I want. And so I'm thinking, like, if I'm going to make a comic or an animation, you know, if I'm going to make something like that for Casey's band, I need to have, like, odes to the rest of the plot, where, like, how they all connect and stuff like that. I've always loved that, like, the idea that you know how, like, in certain fandoms where there's little things where, like, oh my god, wait, this is a reference to a later happening, and it's like super cool, and it's like, oh my god, this is here for a reason, and this is a reference to later plot. Like, that's crazy. I love that so much. I love the idea of, like watching or, like, just indulging in any kind of, like, media of a fandom and noticing that the creator has given a detail or something like that references later. And I want whatever I create to have references to things that you would only get if you indulged in all my stuff. Sorry, I'm eating a chocolate bar now. I like that. I think that the reason I really like that is because I'm super into this webtoon called Ghost Eyes, and I don't know. I found it in... God damn it, I need to blow my nose. I found it in middle school in, like, 6th grade. 6th grade me should not have been reading that. It was so cringy. I love it so much, so I can't help it. It's just, like, it's so long. It's genuinely just, like, I've reread it so many times, too. And it's, like, I really like it. I really like it. And a lot of people don't like it. And apparently the creator's, like, not good. But I think it's only because they have, like... Why am I out of breath now? It's because I need... 1 second. I need to blow my nose. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, because I want to stay, like, what is it? Ignorant? That's such a bad thing. But I don't want to hear anything bad about my favorite comic. I think the main reason that they're so hated is because they just have characters that do bad things. And it's like a lot of it, I think, is people saying that they're, like, romanticizing it by making characters that are, like, acting in poor ways. And it's like, my whole thing with it, and I think they explained it, or, like, someone else maybe did. Someone explained it in the way that it's like, these people like this do exist. Like, and it's not a good thing that they do. Like, they're not good people at all. But it's like, you can't be upset at someone for making a character that does poor things. Because, like, and if they're doing the kind of things that the character is doing, yeah, be upset at that person. What the fuck? But it's like, that person is not necessarily doing these bad things. They're just having a character do that. And I guess for Ghost Eyes, it's like, the whole plot is bad people doing bad things, I guess. Sort of. That's not the whole plot. I'm such a... The whole plot is great. It's awesome. It's great. I love it. I don't care. But, like a good 95% of the characters are just bad people. And it's this situation that they're in, like, they're bad people because they're in a bad situation, and it helps the plot that they are bad people because it continues the plot. These bad people have to do bad things in order for this, like, bad things to happen. I don't know. That was a bad take, but like, you get what I mean, where it's like, the author isn't this bad person. The author just created this character to represent this bad thing. And I think I have to eat my chocolate bar. It's so good. I don't know. I think that's the main reason that they're hated so much. But I just love how detailed some of the things in that comic is. And it's like, I don't know. It's really cool. I also think I stole some of the ideas for, like, not stole. I took inspiration to have a, like, demon realm. A, like, underground thing like that. Because there's... Hold on, this chocolate bar is so good. Because there's characters in that are evil. They're demons. And stuff and things. So, like, yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. God damn it. I'm gonna need to spend, like, an hour and a half re-listening to myself yap in order to make sure that this is okay to post. As much as I'd like to just, like, straight up, which I might, like, I know what I've been saying, I've been, you know, but, like, also, the idea of posting something that's, like, oh, but I didn't rewatch that, so, like, if I said something that I don't agree with, and like, in the back of my head, it's like, what if I, like, somehow said something that was crazy, and I just somehow didn't notice? It's like, and I know I didn't do that. Or maybe I did. Maybe I fucking did. You know, it's in my head. It's in my head. Oh my gosh, I'm itching. I'm itching my neck. Okay. Oh, here we go. We're at Jeff. I was like, fuck, I need a very specific posture for him. I want to pose him a very specific way. And I was like, why? What is it? It's a fucking sleep experiment, dude. I wanted to put him all posed up like him. That shit scared me so bad when I was younger. But I read it to my sister when she was like 9. That was so bad. Why did I do that? That was kind of evil. She told me that she wasn't that scared though, so it's whatever. She really liked Five Nights at Freddy's during that time, and like kids horror things. So I was also like 15 when I did this, so it's poor judgment on my front, but she didn't actually get scared, or she told me she didn't, so I think I'm okay. I think it's fine. I think she's fine. She hasn't talked about it since, so we're good. I mean, a Halloween kitty. I need to go to work, so this is probably the end of this. Maybe I'll come back. Well, I will come back, but I think when I come back, I'm going to talk about my Halloween costume, because I made, like, most of it. I think I bought, like, bases for things, but I definitely, like, every aspect of my costume was, if I had bought it, it was altered in some way. So that was really fun. So I'm going to talk about how I made that in the last, like, 30 minutes of this. But for now, I'm going to go get ready for work. This will be It's so good. This will be the hour checkpoint. If you have made it this far, girl, you're so cool. You're so cool. I can't believe you sat and listened to me yap for a fucking hour. You're weird for that. What are you drawing? Are you drawing something? Are you creating something? You best tell me. This is also a water break checkpoint. Water break checkpoint. Drink some water. Drink some water, queen. If you don't already have water sitting next to you, what are you doing? Girl, pause this video. Get up. Get some water. Get some water in a water bottle. Have that water bottle right next to you. Maybe I'll start doing that. I like when YouTubers do that, where they're like, they just randomly, okay, take a sip of your water. Okay, I will. What? Oh. Okay, let me get ready for work so I have time to bike against the wind, because it takes so fucking long. Bye now. Thank you for listening. Hello? Is this thing on? The fuck? I'm back. Hi. So, it's been a couple days. Oopsie daisies. I have my last day at work. Also, I'm not talking about my goddamn Halloween costume. I'm not doing it. That's just why I spent so many days waiting to do it, to record this, because I was like, I kind of don't want to talk about that, actually. Sorry if you wanted to hear that. I don't think you did, but if you did, I apologize. Right now, okay, the Alani girl from earlier, she's so cute. I'm flipping back to my sketchbook. I was drawing a little bit, and I was like, oh, actually, I should make sure that video's edited so that I can feel accomplished. So I was doing that. That was my chair, by the way. If you heard that, that was my chair. I would not shit myself. Thank you. Man. Anyways, that Alani girl, she was so cutie. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I really like the way that she looked, so now I'm drawing her. And I don't know about it because I like it, but like, I don't know. And stuff and things. I don't know. I'm drawing her digitally right now. I forgot to share that. I'm drawing her digitally, and I've been getting back into drawing digitally. Not back into it. Actually, this is the first time I got really into it. Because I have, like, I don't draw... my parents got me a refurbished... Is it refurbished? Reused? I don't know. Got me an iPad to draw on for Christmas, like, 2 years ago. And I've used it. I've used it a lot. I've used it to draw on and stuff like that. And I was trying to get good at digital drawing, but, like, when I was in school, it was really hard to, like, digitally draw, because there's a difference between having an iPad out and drawing and having a sketchbook out and drawing. One of them's glowing up in your face, and the teacher will see that, definitely, especially when, like, you're not really allowed to have phones, so, like, why would you be allowed to have a fucking iPad in your face while you doodle and stuff? So I just didn't want to get in trouble, and didn't feel comfortable doing that most days. So I didn't, but when I was home, I would draw and stuff, but I just couldn't get good at it, because I wasn't practicing all the time, like I do traditionally, and so I don't know, I'm slowly, getting into the groove of digital art and stuff like that. I'm having so much fucking fun. I'm having so much fun. Like I said earlier, I was doing the animation stuff, and me and my friend have this, like, project thing that we might do. It's just taking a little bit, because we're both, I think we're very ambitious people. We got ambitions and shit like that, but we're not very good at following through with our ambitions. But it's like an animation thing, and I need to know how to animate in order to do that. And he's not like artistic artistic. He's musically artistic. And so I would be doing, like, all of, if not most of, the animation. And I don't know how to animate very well, so I would really have to brush up on that shit. And so that's what I've been doing that a lot. And I've been animating as much as plausible. And it's really fun. And it's a learning curve, because I never really done this before with success. So sorry, one second. I need to really focus on it. God! And stuff, and things, and whatnot. See, I'm getting lazy because I'm yapping while I do this. This is why whenever I go hang out with my friends and draw, I get nothing done. Nothing of value, really. Nothing of, like, remembrance. Drip. You can't even see what I'm doing, so I like, can't sit and talk to myself about it. But, oh my god. And so I've been learning how to, teaching myself how to animate. And that's, I already said that. That's been fun. Yeah, it's been fun. We get it, dog. Okay. But, yeah. And, so I've been getting a little better at that, and I'm liking it a lot. Gulp. Wow. Yapper has nothing to talk about. I went to, the largest candy store in my state today. So much fun. What the hell? Loki. Oh my god, the paintings in there. I was geeking out. I was geeking out so much. Ugh. I'm testing this guy. I've known him for a while, but I don't know. I barely ever hang out one-on-one with him until recently. And I'm testing the limits on how much I can geek out, because the people I hang out with one-on-one with, I can geek out. I can be silly. I can be goofy. I think it's okay. That was a very wet I think. Jesus. Ooh, okay. Giggle shits. And I think it's okay to be goofy, but and yeah, I'm not liking the line weight on this. I'm gonna go over it. But it's just so wiggly and I don't like it. I want it to be, like, very straight, but this doesn't allow for it. It won't let me. Because every time I try to fix it into, like, a slightly more straight shape, it don't work very well. I should see what Alex is doing. The hell, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing not hanging out with me? The fuck? I know what other friends are doing right now. But... well, actually, I don't know what all of my friends are doing right now, because, like, I don't know. No, my Apple Pencil died! It died! What am I supposed to do? Oh, that's not the plug-in. Where are we going? Okay, I guess I'll just sit here with my thoughts in a microphone. God damn it, dude. I've got like 20 minutes left of this. Let's go cook something. That was prompt. I'm hungry over here. I just want a boiled egg, actually, I think. Do I? Oh, dinner. Because you know what I've had all day? First of all, I haven't drank water in like 3 days. I think earlier in this video I was like, drink water. Guys, what are you doing? Drink some water. I have not drank water in like 3 days, and I felt so sick today. But I was hanging out with someone I'm not super used to hanging out with, and I spent like, oh my god, dude. Watching, Hunger Games and playing a game in this dude's garage. Oh my god, there's a Lonnie in the fridge. I put that there. I'm so tired. Like, I just want to go to bed. And I'm sleeping on this dude's couch tonight, right? In this timeline. I'm sleeping on this dude's couch tonight. And, oh my god, he was not tired. All on one... And I'm enjoying my time. I'm yapping with him. It's fine. I'm so tired. I just want to go to sleep. Where do I want to cook, dude? I just wanted to go to sleep. I was so fucking tired. Okay, all right. That's cool, guys. We'll talk we got 3 hours in the car tomorrow. We can talk tomorrow. I want to sleep. I'm so tired. I fell asleep like 5 times when he's playing this game. And I think it was Halo that he was playing after. So I don't know. And it's whatever. I wanted to go to sleep. I was so tired. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna go inside now. His garage is heated, so it's like practically an inside. It don't matter. I was gonna sleep up there. He leaves. Oh my god, that room got fucking terrifying. Why is it so scary in there? When I'm conscious, oh my god, I could hear everything. There was this, ew, what is that? Gross, what the hell? Okay. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, I'm not even scared of that. Oh, I hate being home alone. Hello, lights. Hello, me. Meet the real me. How long was I out? I wasn't even looking. Anyways, the air kicks up. How long was I out? Okay, we're good. What? Hello? Okay. Whatever. It cut off right at the time I looked down at my phone, so we're good. But, what the do? Air kicked on, couldn't hear shit. Alright, and I kept hearing these little noises, and I'm sure it was a fucking animal or something. But it just scared me so bad. And I was like, okay. Stealth mission? This isn't even 10 minutes, like, prior to him going inside. Air kicks off. It's too silent now. The lights are off. I'm petrified. He asked me on the way out if I wanted the lights off or on. I said off. Why did I say off? I sleep with the lights on. Not the big light. I sleep with my LED lights on. Because I'm scared of the dark. Why did I say off? And so I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, I need to be quiet and I need to get inside that house right now. I need to get inside the house stat. Because I was so scared. But he's got 2 dogs. He's got a sister. He's got a mom. He's got a mom who has a boyfriend. I don't know who's in that house right now. I didn't go in the house before getting there. Or not before getting there, obviously, duh. I didn't know if anyone was home. I didn't know how stealthy I needed to be. So I was just being as stealthy as possible. And I come in, I've got my big ass blanket, and it's so cold. And I'm going into the house. I open the door. Creak! Fuck, dude, are you kidding me? Ugh. And then his dogs start barking. They're both elderly and like, oh my god. They're the most freaky barks ever. They scared the shit out of me. And I was like, guys, stop. It's just me. Calm down, you guys. And they were fine after that. I don't think they barked very much. After I was like, it's just me. Guys, no need to... It's fine, you guys. And so I go further in to the house so that I can get to the couch. All of the lights are on. It was like 3 a.m. Why are all the lights on? So I'm trying to find the light switches to all these little lights. And I'm thinking like, fuck, is someone up right now? Because I think it was either like his sister or his mom's room. Like you could see that the light was on. And I was like, fuck, dude. Either someone woke up right as I came in, or someone's already awake and they're gonna come out and they're gonna be like, The fuck? I didn't know you were here. What? Because we were in the garage the whole time. And I was so tired. I did not want to have an interaction with, like, I've already met both of them, but, like, I just didn't want to have an interaction. I was so fucking tired. And so then his geriatric dog, oh my god, I'm petting the other dog so that it quiets down. Because that one, it's like a pug type dog, and it's got breathing problems because it's a pug. It is just, oh my, stop, dude, your breath reeks. I'm trying to sleep. There was no pillow. Neck was crank the entire, and I'm petting this other dog. The older one starts going, how are you making that sound? What are you doing? Oh my god. So I like sat up and I went to go pet him too. And the other one, it goes, I can't even. They calmed down. They both climbed up onto the couch with me and we all went to sleep. But I wake up in the morning. My hand is out cold. That bitch might as well been dead, just chopped off. I could not feel that shit. I could not feel it at all. It was, I was half asleep, so I'm not completely sure. But it looked like it was just like at least a size bigger. Like, I don't know how to, like, it looked very puffed up. Like, not right, you know? And it hurt. And it's okay. I've been sleeping for hours with the circulation cut out of my hand. Whose dumbass idea was that? It was mine. I don't know why I fell asleep like that. I slapped it silly until it was awake and working again. Because it wasn't moving either. I was trying to, that was actually just terrifying. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, yeah. And then we let my dogs out. I got to brush my teeth. Oh my god. And then we went to the biggest candy store ever, bro. And it was so much fun. It's so flippin' pretty in there, or whatever. We got Chipotle on the way there. Oh my god, Chipotle. I haven't had Chipotle in, it had been at least 8 months, I'm thinking. And then before that, it had been years. So, it had been far too long. Actually, I have my Chipotle thing right here. I should probably toss that. Look, so, what's the responsible? Wow. Okay, anyways, yeah, that's that. And then that was today, actually. That was earlier today. And then I came home. I got a bunch of chocolate. Oh my god, no chocolate! I got these raspberry milk chocolate truffles. And then a milk chocolate raspberry candy bar. And then I got 2 of those, like, 60-cent caramel thing. I love those so much. I got 3 crystal candy things. What? I think that's it. Oh, no, and I got a Trobolone. I think he got, like, root beer. And he also got a Trobolone. And I don't remember what else. He got, like, multiple root beers, and... Oh, okay. The audio, like, cut out here for a second, or a couple seconds, so... I don't know. Do you want to hear me sneeze? Because I'm about to sneeze. Hold up. Spoke it out of existence? Hold up, I think. I'm good? Yeah. Now I'm boiling an egg. I have 5 whole minutes left. I don't know what else to talk about. I don't even, like, have plans to share. I'm getting the new job. I'm starting the job on the November 10th. That's pretty cute. Yeah. But you already knew that because I already said that in this voice. Oh my god, dude. That was my dog. I hope it picked that up because he just. Ew, my god. Holy shit, dude. He stretched out and then just ripped ass. And okay, let's go outside and go potty now. Somebody smells like shit. Okay, oh, calm down. One of you didn't gotta go. Weirdly enough, it's not the one who... Okay, I'm getting real sick of my voice. So, what, you want the last 3 minutes to yourself? You have food in your dish. Okay, bye now. You'd never guess who let this video sit in CapCut for, a week or two. It was me. Dude, I don't even remember exactly what day I made this video. I recorded it and then ew, dude, my dog's licking very loudly. Okay. I made the video, I recorded it and then I did the voiceover a couple days later. And then I did this, the second half of the voiceover a couple days after that. I'm not built for this. I wanted a new silly hobby. I wanted to get up and, make silly videos, and do stuff. Oh my god. Tell me why it's taking me 3 weeks for one video. This is so crazy. Also, I'm just not gonna sit and re-listen to everything I said, because I think I already did. And was okay with it, a week ago, so I really don't see how I wouldn't be okay with it, this week. So, I don't know, but, stuff and things. Or whatever. Oh my god. But I was just watching, Meadow? Wait, I got a burp. Ew. I was watching Meadow. And I was like, oh, I gotta make YouTube videos again. And I was like, wait, I have one that I just didn't fucking post. I just didn't post it. So, yeah. Here you go. To the 2 people that watch me. Sometimes. To the 2 people that sometimes watch me. Oh, I appreciate you so much. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Here's an 1.5 hour long video. All for you. Mwah! All for you. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Bye now.